Well on the way and into me, 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 into me. How we went, she sounds into me. Playing apart, playing apart, playing apart, playing apart. Sounds into me, sounds into me. Willing to take, willing to take, willing to take, willing to take. She sounds into me, she sounds into me. Keys for the less faithful, keys for the less faithful. I'm for, and the goals will always stand there. She sounds into me, she sounds into me. Well read, well read, well read, well read, and into me, and into me. Too bad, too much, too bad, too much. She sounds into me. But the goals will always. She sounds into me. She sounds into me. For the less faithful. Willing to take, willing to take, willing to take, willing to take, and into me. The goes well. She sounds into me. Playing apart, playing apart, playing apart, playing apart. She sounds into me. She sounds into me. Well read, 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 well read. She sounds into me. She sounds into me. She sounds into me, 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 into me. Well on the way, well on the way, well on the way, well on the way, and into me, and into me, willing to take, willing to take, willing to take, willing to take, and into me, and into me. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? And playing apart, playing apart, playing apart, playing apart, and into me, and into me. And the goals will always. She sounds into me. She sounds into me.
Bogshed, and that's into me. And on tomorrow, not tomorrow night's programme at all, that's Andy, but on Monday night's programme we have sessions from the House Martins, Bundu Boys, Darling Buds, the Abs, both from Newport Gwent, those two of course, the Electro Hippies, and Terence Trent Derby. The Great Leap Forward, and this is Hope's Not Enough, Son, Ask Your Parents.
spot here where the concrete is blowing grey year upon year. Some of the thin rooms with shadows too much. There's knowledge power. Will not be alive. There's no will, how's my son? Desperate for market, now the period is come. Now cozy careers, putting hands on the chest. Conditioned to work. Isn't it bus again? Will my bus come at all? To get one back down, sit back there. My one ambition is to get one back. Self-respect, I'm claiming now. From the cut in my wages, the sweat on my brow. Sad or not, just come prevent this train. There's ignorance catching. There's ignorance catching. There's ignorance catching.
Having mentioned Andy Kershaw, I was having a look to see what he's actually up to tomorrow night at this time. He'll be taking you into Christmas, it says, with a right rocking roundup of music, plus recordings from Three Genuine Shepherds playing the Northumbrian pipes, and something from Three Kings, I wonder what that can mean, and a star. Well, well, well. That was the Great Leap Forward in session. Hope's not enough, son. Ask your parents. And this is MC Duke.
Night and I was kinda bored. Me and Derek both chilling. We both just scored. Saw the freaks to the door and we said bye-bye. Sleeping freaks are 50 cause you know they're fly. Then I said, yo Derek, what we gonna do? He said, I don't know, Duke, I'll leave it up to you. So I said, yeah, cool, you know what, head up west. He gave me the sign and we both left. 20 minutes later, maybe a little more, we were both just chilling on the dance floor of the African Center. Atmosphere was dead. It was so hard to move, there was no room left. Then over the speakers came a message for we, calling Dempsey Duke and Derek B. You know what's up, and these words are true. Derek B and MC Duke getting funky for you. Derek started the cut, I grabbed the microphone, and we both started grinning cause we felt at home. The crowd started moving, mouths open wide. Lyndon shouted out, word East London pride. Cause when I grabbed the mic, first word is damn. See, I rock the house when I'm in the jam. Derek's cooler than the North Pole, I'm hotter than the sun. Cause I'm rapping, he's cutting, and we just begun. He cut so hard like a slap to the face. Everybody started moving all over the place. I commenced the rhyme, everybody got stupid. It was a love song, and in came Cupid. My name is the Duke, but I held the queen in my arms so tight, and her eyes were green. But I left the chick for stacks of browns and blue, and that's why I'm here getting funky for you. Miranda in a fresh art form. It's a love song that's moving and far from norm, displaying words from the heart in a brand new rhyme, cause we all fall in love at some time. You see it happen to me and it will happen to you. And when you first fall in love, you will be true. But if you're like most guys and just like me, one day you too will long to be free. Cause a girl that you love will always tear you apart. She will tear you to pieces and hurt your heart. In the middle of the night as you try to sleep, you'll be thinking of your girl, your number one freak. But if you mess up and she finds out, she'll tell you to split without a doubt. So if you get a nice girl, remember what you do. Give her love and affection, she'll be funky for you. The whole crowd was amazed at what I said, that our homeboy revealed what was in his head. For a minute there was silence through and through, and then the crowd said, yeah, we're funky with you. And so the beats commenced and we continued to jam. Homeboy Jazzy B looked up and said, damn, is this really happening? Did I hear what I heard? And a brother to his left just said, word. I don't think it's a phase, I don't think it's a fad. Cause the people just partied and felt real glad that the Duke and Derek B had found a place that they could rock with treble, love and bass. All the problems on the street were far away. No knives, no guns, nobody being slayed. So remember everybody, whatever you do, get stupid to the beat, cause we're funky for you. Funk, funk, funk for you. Funk, funk, funk for you. Funk for you.
I'm not sure how many times Ed Shred was involved in sessions for this programme during the year, but quite a few, and this was one of them. Bad Dress Sense, and he wrote that one. That's called Always Away. Before that, MC Duke and Funky for You. Ivor Cutler again.
The perambulating Scottish colander It was a grey, bitter day, the kind of day that makes a guilt-ridden Scottish family man say to his family, "Get your coats on, we're going for a walk." Such was the wind, my body felt like a walking colander. To ease the situation, I left the main street and sidled furtively across the back streets. As I crossed a lane, my ear caught a croak. I looked up, and there, at the end of the long cul-de-sac, was a boy selling a paper. Some spark of humanity that my environment had forgotten to quench prompted me towards him. He was wearing his sister's baby blue crepe de chine nightie and a discarded grey cardigan of his grandfather. "Let's see your paper, son." And I snatched it from his swollen fingers. It was an old copy of a paper that specializes in telling half-truths to half-baked intellectuals. I squinted at the lad. He was looking at me eagerly, as though my presence comforted him. So I read him the headlines. "Floods in China, famine in India, America sitting in shelters, sexual abstinence the answer to overpopulation," says Rabbit. We burst out laughing simultaneously. "Scotland's a grand country to live in," he croaked, trying to hide his ungainly feet behind a stone. "Why don't you try the main street to sell your paper?" I asked. "I'm too proud," he answered, and took up that stance known and loved the world over, arms akimbo and lower jaw stuck out like a crumb tray. "I'd buy your paper, but it's last year's," I said. "Good luck, however." And I walked off, cheered by the encounter, heedless of the sharp stones striking the back of my head, propelled by the frustrated urchin, who was only human, like the rest of us.
Ivor Cutler's the perambulating Scottish Cullender, and here's some tidings of comfort and joy.
What are you doing Christmas Eve? No, come on, what are you doing? Well, you're stopping in, aren't you? You're going to be listening to me, Tom Watt, on Christmas Eve here at Radio 1 from 7 till 9 with 2 hours of amazing Christmas music. We're not talking rubbish here. We're talking soul greats, rock and roll obscurities, reggae, soca, a bit of country, and very, very weird stuff. Be here.
Christmas time on Radio 1.
Bogshed in session, and that's called From the Stubble. Difficult to find anything to say, really, between when you're just playing sessions and things like that. I want to think of something amusing to say to you, but really it's just easier to press on. So, the Capitals, I Want to Be Alone. And there's the new single for you to consider when you come to spending those record tokens. The Great Leap Forward and Haranguing the Boisterous Buffoons. And before that, it was the Capitals and I Want to Be Alone. Let me remind you once again who's on the programme on Monday night. The House Martins, Bundu Boys, Darling Buds, the Abs, Electro Hippies and Terence Trent D'Arby. More of the better sessions from the year. And as I say, been an excellent year for sessions. Bad Dress Sense, and this is Cynical Smile.
Silence has the power of its own. I can feel it growing this cold room. I can feel it pulling us apart. Why can't we both say what's in our heart? We always left each other. We always said the fact we felt. That's what held us together. Now I think we're too late for help. Silence has the power of its own. I can feel it growing this cold room. I can feel it pulling us apart. Why can't we both say what's in our heart? We always left each other. We always said the fact we felt. That's what held us together. Now I think we're too late for help. And the emotion in your picture book, you can't replace all the memories that you took. So play the game of life in your nursery of smiles. And when you think you're strong enough, remember me a while. Silence cannot rule us forever. All we need to crush is belief. I won't let it pull us apart. It's time we said what is in our heart. We always left each other. Always said the stuff we felt. That's what held us together. Now I think we're too late for help. 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 The power of a cynical smile. Let you lose yourself for a while.
How can you stand there and try to tell me it's right that a black man could be put under white? You try to tell me we live in a world democratic, and all I can see is crazy fanatics. Does it take so many to die before you see all the people really want is equality? Back in the old days, South Africa, the blacks let the whites just take over. Now they're living in the garden, whites live in a house where black servants walk in, then right out. You see from what I'm rapping, I hope you see that one day the black man will be free. Free. Yo, man, you see the news tonight, man? Jesus, you see what they're doing over in South Africa? Boy, that's just weird, man. Malcolm X and then Martin Luther King both knew that their words will one day bring all the brothers together in all countries and inspire words and rhymes like these. They were sick of sitting down and hearing the lies, cause niggas ain't stupid and pigs don't fly. Cool brother Malcolm X said it this way: if a man rips a wife, what do you say? The whole crowd spoke just like a one. Load up, squeeze the trigger and shoot your gun. You see, this ain't a dream, it is reality. This ain't science fiction on TV. Free. Yo, check it out, man. They trying to say that they can't report what's happening over there, man. Like they trying to cover something up, you know what I'm saying? The world sits back to max and relax while South African white shoot South African black. Black brothers go down into the mines to bring to the surface the gold they find. They're only doing the job just to earn a wage. Do they earn fair money? No, it's been arranged that they do it or don't stay alive. No regular money, no 9 to 5. So I'm saying these words, I don't give a damn. I'm black and I'm free. I hate the Ku Klux Klan, and if they ever put niggas back in slavery, one of them niggas could never be me, cause I'm free. Hey man, we just about to go down to the South African embassy, man. But like they trying to say, we stand outside there, we obstructing the pavement, man. So we gotta chill, you know what I'm saying? Now you've been hoping it's a question of mind over matter, but the black man's skinny while the white is fatter. Tell me, what do you see? Switching on your TV is a lot of stupid confusion. Well, tosses swing through the air, and without a care, you kills the niggas, you know that's illusion. So what I'm trying to say is what we're watching today is a whole mess of crap. If you believe what you see, then you don't need me. Your brain needs a mega slap. You said you'd make us civilized, taking away our spears, but now the sound of the shotgun is also clear. I know the warriors were brave, but now they're not. Now they have behind rocks with the triggers cocked. So if you check out the battle, the whites stand back while on the battlefield the blacks kill blacks, and that's wrong. And that's the way it is, but it ain't right. And this is showbiz, but I'm free.
Lord God help that boy. They're gonna whip him dead.
That's the end of tonight's news bulletin. Please disregard everything you've just heard.
MC Duke in session, and that's called Free. Before that was Bad Dress Sense and Cynical Smile. And we're about, something like 15 minutes away before we get back to the Festive 50, starting tonight, of course, at number 40. And before we do that, I'll give you last night's 10, in case you weren't listening. From Bogshed, well, a little medley of tunes.
That
Wally Waller and a special favourite of mine, and there's going to be a new single from Bogshed fairly soon. I think there was supposed to be 3 in a row, and of course there's already been 1. A medley for you, Duck Fight, US Bands and Wally Waller, that is Bogshed. Now, a wag at the flicks.
A wag at the flicks. Please show me to a seat beside someone nice, I begged the usherette, and slipped her a florin. An old woman, and lacking moral integrity, she showed me to a seat beside an old man, with his head back and mouth open, snoring away. I stole a long look at him. Indeed, he was nice, but not quite what I had anticipated. When my eyes became accustomed to the dark, they roved around till they came to rest on a luscious morsel of femininity. Ah, I moved round and sat next her, my pulses racing with anticipation. I waited, my elbow on the rest, for 20 minutes, absolutely still. Then, sure enough, encouraged by my passivity, indifference, and heavy breathing, she brought her elbow in contact with mine. Oh, bliss! I stretched my eager toe over to hers, releasing the trigger mechanism of the mousetrap fastened to my foot. She leapt 24 inches into the air with a noise like a Tory forfeiting his deposit in a rural constituency. The attendant scurried along. She saw me. You, she sneered. He assaulted me, squeaked the morsel, shaking like a loose tooth in a gale. I'm a woman, I retorted indignantly. The attendant snapped on the lights. Everyone blinked and peered at me. I am, I muttered feebly. The whole picture house roared, even the old snorer. All right, you're a woman. Just come and tell the manager, said the attendant sarcastically. I disengaged my toe and strode shamefacedly into his office, shutting the door behind me. The manager let slip a book of what seemed to be holiday photos into the desk drawer, then rose to his feet in evening dress and well-brushed hair. He looked cheap and forbidding. Well, he grated, breathing cafeteria at me. I'm a woman, I said humbly. Prove it, he rasped. I proved it, then left the cinema, my mousetrap snapping and unsnapping with each alternate footstep, to the great annoyance of the old attendant, lacking moral integrity.
Some classic Cutler lines in that one. Ivor Cutler, and that's a wag at the flicks. And this will be the last tonight from the Capitals. And those are the Capitals, and that's called Failing Again. And we'll be rejoining the Festive 50 after this next, which is the last from the Great Leap Forward, When It's Cold in Summer.
Records are sacred when you're 17. Art is your best friend when you're 17. Cold in summer, seasons change their mind. Cold in summer, white tears fill the public line. The whole world hates you when you're 17. Walls fall down when you reach 17. Cold in summer, things change their mind. Cold in summer, research feels like skateboard time. Things disarray and fall in place. It's the time when records break. Sometimes the faking goes too far to contemplate. And new mutations are the rage. And your best friend loves a car, and that first flight is ever sacred. Records are sacred when you're 17. Night is your best friend when you're 17. And it's cold in summer. Seasons change their minds when it's cold in summer. No one cares, so you don't mind. You don't mind. You don't mind. There's more disgrace than what you say. It's the time when fakers fake. Sometimes the culprits go too far for compensate. And the mutations are the rage. We're lost in our own world. All my first joy is ever sacred. Until the next king, until the next king.
The Great Leap Forward in session, and When It's Cold in Summer, and we're going to rejoin the Festive 50 in a minute or so's time. Before that, though, I'll tell you what we've already had, in case you missed last night's programme. At number 50, and who cares how it's really spelt anyway, Tallulah Gosh by Tallulah Gosh. At 49, Rock to House, Beatmaster and Cookie Crew. At 48, The Breaking Hands, Gun Club. At 47, considering a move to Memphis, Colourblind James Experience. At 46, Pump Up the Volume, Mars, of course. At 45, Shoplifters of the World Unite, The Smiths. At 44, it's 22 going on 23, The Butthole Surfers. New Order are at 43 with 1963. Big Black at 42 with El Doper. And at 41, 9 Million Rainy Days, The Jesus and Mary Chain. And then at 40...
no one, nothing around for mine. I doused a friendly venture with a half-faced three-word gesture. I started something, forced you to a zone, and you were clearly never meant to go. Hair brushed and parted, typical me, typical me, typical me. I started something, and now I'm not too sure. By the gilded beams, that's what tradition means. And I doused another venture with a gesture that was absolutely vile. I started something, forced you to a zone, and you were clearly never meant to go. Hair brushed and parted, typical me, typical me, typical me. I started something, and now I'm not too sure. Grabbed you by the gilded beams, that's what tradition means. And now 18 months hard labor seems fair enough. I started something, and I forced you to a zone, and you were clearly never meant to go. Hair brushed and parted, typical me, typical me, typical me. I started something, and now I'm not too sure. I started something, I started something. I started something, and now I'm not too sure.
At number 40, and of course from the LP Strange Ways Here We Come, those are the Smiths. I started something I couldn't finish. Now, at number 39 in the Festive 50, this.
Yeah.
The surfeit of orange colouring matter in their foodstuffs does it, I'm sure of that. That's from the Jesus and Mary chain, Kill Surf City, number 39 in the Festive 50, but I didn't say that properly, but there you are. It is, 11:30. And from Public Enemy at 38.
You're gonna get your. You're gonna get your. You're gonna get your. You're gonna get your. Get with it. Get with it. The ultimate homework.
At number 38, that's Public Enemy, and you're going to get yours, the dubbed Terminator X Getaway version on this occasion. And at number 37, from the LP Sister...
I got a Catherine clock inside my head.
Sonic Youth, and that derives from the LP Sisters, I'm sure you know. I got a Catholic block, and that's number 37 in your Festive 50. And at number 36, and this is for our Andy and Elizabeth and Janice, especially for Janice, who types a mean running order, from Eric B and Rakim at 36.
Just talk about this. It's been a long time, I shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme to step to. Think of how many week shows you slept through. Time's up, I'm sorry I kept you thinking of this. You keep repeating your miss the rhymes from the microphone solo with. So you sit by the radio, hand on the dial soon. As you hear it, pump up the volume. Dance with the speaker till you hear it blow. Then plug in a headphone, cause here it go. It's a four-letter word when it's heard to control your body to dance. So dot text a tempo like a red alert. Reaches your reflex and let it work. When this is playing, you can't get stuck with the steps, so can say, and I'ma still come up with a gift to be swift. Follow the leader, the rhyme will go deaf with the record that was mixed a long time ago. It could be done, but only I could do it. For those that can dance and clap your hands to it. I start to think, and then I sink into the paper like I was ink. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between the line. I escape when I finish the rhyme. I got soul.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. I know you got soul. Hey. If you think you wouldn't be in here.
Picture a mic. The stage is empty. A beat like this might tempt me to pose, show my rings and my fat gold chain. Grab the mic like I'm on Soul Train, but I wait, cause I master this. Let the others go first so the brothers don't miss. Eric B, break the sticks.
You got it.
Rakim will begin when you make the mix. I'll experiment like a scientist. You wanna rhyme? You gotta sign my list. Cause I'm a manifest and bless the mic I'll hold. You want the next? Then you gotta have soul. Cause if you ain't got it, I'ma make an encore. Take the mic, make the people respond for the R. Cause that's the way it'll have to be. If you wanna get on after me, think about it. Wait, erase your rhyme, forget it. And don't waste your time, cause I'll be in the crowd if you ain't controlling it. Drop the mic, you shouldn't be holding it. This is how it should be done. This style is identical to none. Some try to make it sound like this, but you're getting me. So upset that I'm wet cause you're sweating me. I drip steam like a microphone theme. Ego to MC is my theme. I get hype when I hear drum roll. Rakim is on the mic, and you know I got soul.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
I got soul. That's why I came to teach those who can't say my name. First of all, I'm the soloist, the soul controller. Rakim gets stronger as I get older. Constant elevation, cause expansion. I write my rhymes while I cool in my mansion. They put it on tape and in the city I test it. Then on the radio, the R's requested. You listen to it, the concept might break you. Cause almost anyone can relate to. Whoever's out of hand, I'ma give them handles. Light them up, blow them out like candles. Or should I just let them melt? To give them a hand so they can see how I felt. I'm not bold just cause I rock gold. Rakim is on the mic, and you know I got soul.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Now I'ma stop to see what you got. Get off the mic before it get too hot. I wanna see which posse can dance the best. It should be easy cause the beat is fresh. Now feel from uptown, Brooklyn bound, the Bronx, Queens, or Long Island Sound. Even other states come right and exact. It ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. Since you came here, you have to show and prove. And do that dance until it don't move. That's all you need is soul, self-esteem, or release. The rest is up to you. Rakim or say peace.
You got it. 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 You got it.
Peachy Keen. That's Eric B and Rakim, and that's I Know You Got Soul, number 36 in the Festive 50. And at number 35, I was pleased to see this, or hear this, from McCarthy. Franz Hals, yeah, that's from the McCarthys, and that's at number 35 in the Festive 50 on the Pink label. And at 34, and raising their head for the third time, or heads for the third time...
Is it wrong to want to live on your own? No, it's not wrong, but I must know. How can someone so young sing words so sad? Sheila, take a bow. Put the grime of this world in the crotch, dear, and don't go home tonight. Come out and find the one that you love and who loves you. The one that you love and who loves you. Is it wrong not to always be glad? No, it's not wrong, but I must add. How can someone so young sing words so sad? Sheila, take a bow. Put the grime of this world in the crotch, dear, and don't go home tonight. Come out and find the one that you love and who loves you. The one that you love and who loves you. girl and you're a boy. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sheila take a bow. La 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 la. Throw your homework onto the fire. Come out and find the one that you love. Come out and find the one you love.
You're a girl and I'm a boy, and I might as well be a ukulele, I think, at times. Those are the Smiths, and that's at number 34 in the Festive 50. Will they appear again? Well, you'll have to listen on Monday to find out. Well, unless they appear again tonight, of course, at He Gardady. That's Sheila Takes a Bow. And at number 33, this. Well, their first entry in the Festive 50, and I don't think the other James Taylor ever made it. The James Taylor Quartet on Re-Elect the President records, and that's at number 33 in the Festive 50 for this year, below up the title of it, of course. And perhaps a rather surprising 32, but welcome nevertheless, and so far they've not made an appearance, at least not until now. This is at 31. Well, there you are. That's the wedding present. Sorry, number 31 at Getting Nowhere Fast, the title of it.
All right, you asked for this. I mean, you got nobody but yourselves to blame.
On the bank of the river stood running bear, a young ancient babe. On the other side of the river stood his lovely ancient maid. A little white dove was her name, such a lovely sight to see. But the tribes fought with each other, so their love could never be. 'Cause running back in a little white dove, with a love as big as the sky. Running back in a little white dove, with a love that couldn't stop. Couldn't swim the raging river, because the river, it was too wide. He couldn't reach a little white dove waiting on the other side. In the moonlight, he could see her blowing kisses across the way. Her little heart was beating faster, waiting there for a brave. 'Cause running back in a little white dove, with a love as big as the sky. Running back in a little white dove, with a love that couldn't. A running bear go in the water, and little white dove did the same. And they swam out to each other through the swirling stream they came. And as the hand touched and the lips met, the raging river, it pulled them down. And now they'll always be together in that happy haunted ground. 'Cause running back in a little white dove, with a love as big as the sky. Running back in a little white dove, with a love that couldn't die. Running back in a little white dove, with a love as big as the sky. Running back in a little white dove, with a love that couldn't die.
Can everybody get off the stage, please? Because the people behind you can't see.